What's going on, everybody? Okay, I just found this at Walmart's. We'll be doing the Kraft mac and cheese deluxe frozen dinner. I guess dinner, side dish. They're not really advertising it as any of that, but I'm just making it up. I am going to microwave it because there is two cooking methods on here. Microwave, 1100 watt microwave, and then they got oven, which takes a lot longer. Like 20 minutes. On the front, it does say ready in 6 minutes. Pull tab on it, which is good. The whole container is 630 calories. Total fat is 30. Saturated fat is 16. Trans fat is 1 gram. Cholesterol is 80. Sodium is 1,140 milligrams. Carbs is 62. Wow. Daily fiber is 3, sugar is 4, no added sugar, which I guess it's good. And then protein is 27. Has a lot of ingredients in it. It does contain milk and wheat, and it's made by Kraft. Alright, so open this up. Nice bowl. Of course, probably not much to see inside for you guys. I can't remember what to read the directions. I do got a vent. Don't say how much. But I can see the noodles in there, cheese sauce, and then there looks like there's either mozzarella or some kind of white shredded cheddar on top if it didn't show up on camera. That's not really good. There's one, it's probably not going to show up on camera, but there's one spot like right here that's not even sealed. I'll still eat it. I can tell it's not sealed because there's like cheese oozing down, which is not good. But let's open this up a little bit. Hey, yeah. It looks like it is the same noodles they do in the big box, the dry stuff. Now the question is, every time I make the regular stuff in the box, there's enough cheese to cover the noodles, but I actually like Stouffer's, where it's actually a sauce with a noodle. It kind of shows that it has like a sauce on the front, and then they got a fork on the back. It looks like it has like a little bit of sauce. So hopefully it's not going to be like a, just, dried out, pasta with a little bit of cheese in it. So hopefully it actually tastes pretty good. It says Homestyle, rich and creamy. No artificial flavors, preservatives, or dyes. Well, I don't need this anymore. Wow, that was kind of heavy. So I'm going to throw this in the microwave for 3 minutes. Then you're supposed to stir it and then cook it for another 3 minutes. So I'll be back. There's the cheese I was talking about. It's not showing up on camera. Can I get in like in here? Let's see, there's the cheese. There we go. You can see the ridges on the pasta. That was all blurry. Oh, we got 3 minutes on the microwave. Alright, it's been in the microwave for 3 minutes. I'm burning my fingers doing this. Try to leave that on there. But that's what it looks like before I stir it. Cheese is somewhat melted. See, that's the only problem, is if you put this in the oven, the chances of your noodles on the outside will either get burnt or dried out to the point where that it's not edible. So I'm not really sure about the oven. I'm going to give this a stir and then back in the microwave for another 3 minutes. Alright, another 3 minutes in the microwave. Pie doesn't need it because it was already soft, but... Alright. So it looks like after another 3 more minutes in the microwave, not sure if that was too much, but it was all bubbling and making all kinds of noise, sizzling. The plastic, it got so hot that it barely touched it and it came off. So it says let it sit for a minute. Oh, it's picking up. It's pretty good. A little bit of caramelized cheese on the edges. Not too burnt or anything. So I'm going to stir this up a little bit with both hands. So I'll be back to do the food review, taste test. I'm also going to let it cool off because it's way too hot for me to even eat. I can't even touch the container at all. I can't even hang on to this container at all. It's like way too hot. But did dry out a little bit. When I first microwaved it for 3 minutes the first time around, had like a sauce. Now it's like a lot more drier. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it or not. It's probably way too hot for me to even eat. So yeah, so after cooking it for 6 minutes in the microwave, stirring in between, kind of lost the cheese sauce that I like. I usually like the Stouffer's mac and cheese, where it's like nice and, I'm not saying this is not creamy, I haven't tried it yet, but I like the actual sauce on it. Same thing with my biscotti, whatever you want to call it. I don't like just dry noodles with a little bit of hamburger meat. Probably too much. I'll try a little bit of this. Alright, hope it's not too hot. Cheers, everybody. Noodles are not overcooked. There's a nice, slightly chewiness to it. Is it like el dente? Some people might like it a little bit more mushy, like Stouffer's. So noodles so far, they hold up in the sauce. They're not soggy or anything. Cheese so far is nice and creamy, nice cheddar flavor. Try a little bit more. I definitely homestyle. These could be cooked a little bit longer, but I understand they're trying to freeze the food and then microwaving it. Sometimes it overcooks the noodles a little bit. Now I'm not going to be adding anything to it. Normally I would add freshly cracked pepper, some hot sauce. And if I'm not going in hot sauce route, I would put some bacon in it. Maybe hot dogs, not hot dogs and bacon. It's either one would go well with that. Probably would add probably slash a little bit of milk to this, maybe to like thin out the sauce a little bit. It is on a slightly dry, but it's not the same thing when you buy the stuff that comes in like the blue box and you cook it yourself. That stuff is dry unless you make your own cheese sauce, which I have a recipe on the channel. You guys can check it out. Leave it in the description below, or I put it in the card on the video. So this solid macaroni and cheese. I do like the flavor of the cheddar. I do have the 4 cheddar or the 4 cheese blend in the freezer, which I'll do that some other time. So far I do like it. I can't really say it's going to be my go-to unless I doctor it up a little bit and make it the way I actually truly like it. So I'm going to give it like a 5. About a 5.2 without any other, doctoring up to it. Yeah, my rating scale goes beyond a little bit, past 5. It's not just 5 out of 5. It's, it's 5 out of 5, with 2 thumbs up. And if I go 5.5 out of 5, it's close to 1 thumbs up or whatever. So enjoy this video. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching and peace out. Alright, little bonus. I did add a little bit of milk to make it more less dry out, and it's not really sticking to the spoon anymore. So I would pay attention to microwaving it. They say 3 minutes, stir it in 3 minutes, but I wouldn't go, you know, the full 3 minutes the second time. I would really babysit it for sure. So let's give this a try with a little bit of milk added to it to make the sauce less dry. I didn't cook it anymore, so the noodles should stay the same. So see if it improves it with a little bit of milk. Definitely less dry. Still has a cheese flavor to it. So nice. It's a little bit more creamier. Nice, you know, velvet texture of the cheese. Chewy noodles still. And I'm not going to give the rating adding milk because I already like modified it. But I do recommend adding, you know, milk if it's too dried out. Cheers.